I'm a little late to this video because I was a little late going to see Mortal Kombat 2. But yes, I finally managed to go to the cinema and watch Mortal Kombat 2. So of course, I'm doing what I usually do and doing my non-spoiler review. So let's talk about Mortal Kombat 2. Yes, I'm a bit late to this. There's some conflicting issues with scheduling a time to go see the movie with my buddy James, but we managed to go watch it nevertheless. So appreciate James, of course, as per usual. Mortal Kombat 2 is so much better than the first movie. I don't obviously spoil anything major when I do these videos, but I will state this. They've completely understood our big issues with Mortal Kombat 1 and have gone, we understand you, we hear you, we're gonna fix this. And literally have done exactly that. They literally ignore a lot of the big problems for Mortal Kombat 1 and just tell a really cool, fun martial arts, over-the-top, demonic, superpowered storyline tournament thing. It's great. And I think it is just a lot better, honestly. It's very video gamey. What I mean by that is, the storyline's not massive. The storyline isn't this massive, draw-dropping piece of fiction. What it is, it's like the video games, where it's a, linear storyline, it's point A to point Z, and you just got tons of fights in the middle of it. Exactly what you got here. It's exactly what this movie is, but I think that worked really well for the movie. I don't think it needs to be this massive, humongous, storyline. It's surely going to be eventually, because welcome to Mortal Kombat, but I do think it does a decent enough job where, there is a storyline, and it's not a bad storyline at all. It's actually a very decent storyline, but it's not like this big, oh my god, this is happening, like, world-ending, earth-shattering stuff. It's just a fun, it's a fun time. The new character, obviously, being Johnny Cage, I was really hesitant. Obviously, I know his actor, most well known for Butcher from The Boys. He's also been in other things too, but I think one of his most dominant roles is Butcher from The Boys. So I was a little scared to see him play Johnny Cage, but I have to say he's actually a massive delight as Johnny Cage. They did slightly tweak Johnny Cage's storyline here from the games, but I think it works really well. Obviously, the actor isn't as young as Johnny Cage is, so they had to play off that. His fight scenes are phenomenal. Do definitely enjoy some of his fight scenes. There's one really dumb one, like really stupid one, but it's okay. He has really good banter with some of the characters. I'm not obviously going to name the characters, but there's definitely some really good banter between him and some of the characters. The other part of the storyline, of course, is, the storyline that isn't revolving around Johnny also works well, and I feel like there's a good sort of, contrast between the two, and they blend in very nicely near the end. The fight scenes are just as gory and just as bloody as you'd hope them to be, with some awesome references, actually, to not only, the fatalities, certain fighting moves, but also certain intro animations and things I've noticed as well. And yeah, as a big Mortal Kombat gamer, I noticed several references. And like I said, it's not just the fatalities, they also reference some of the fighting moves, some of the combos and stuff, but also some things like the intro animations also get referenced in this movie. And I think it did a really good job as well on that. They are definitely going down more of the newer storylines. Not Mortal Kombat 1, it's not, of course, the new era of Mortal Kombat, but they're definitely going down the newer games, not the older arcade games. That is definitely apparent now, which is fine. I'm really happy with that. I think more people who are going to watch the Mortal Kombat movie know more of Mortal Kombat because of the PS3 era of Mortal Kombat onward. So yeah, there's definitely some of that love and attention there, which is great. There is some of the costumes, maybe not the costumes, but design. Then there's some of the designs for two particular characters I'm not a fan of. It just looks a bit, I don't want to sound harsh here as a cosplayer myself. I'm not dissing anyone, but for a movie, it just seemed very cosplay. And when you've got a a million, several $1 million budget here, and you've got characters that do look really, really cool, and then you look at these two very in particular characters, and it's just like, meh. There is one particular character that comes into this movie that I think should have had more of a scene. They come in and it's just like, just there. Like, you just exist. I feel like he should have been a bit more like, oh my god, but it's not. But it's fine. That's just me nitpicking. That's just me nitpicking. That's just me being a bit of a nitpicker. Overall, this film is fantastic. I wouldn't say it's like one of my top favorite films of all time. Definitely a very fun film, especially if you like Mortal Kombat. Definitely if you like fighting films, and definitely if you don't mind gore. This film definitely doesn't shy away from the gore, and it's not all the time either, which I appreciate, because in Mortal Kombat, even in the movie, the game, sorry, you don't get to do fatalities all the time, especially in the storylines. So, like, it makes sense that not every fight ends in gore, but the gore is very well done. Absolute phenomenal casting, as per usual. And I think that the overall setting, like the tone of the movie, is actually really good. We get several locations, some of them absolutely really well done, some of them a bit dark and spooky, and then a couple of them are actually rather pretty, I guess is the word you want to look at. The banter, the humor in this movie is fantastic. I found myself laughing at this movie several times watching it. So if you like laughing, then definitely, especially if you're into like Johnny Cage and his type of humor, and stuff like this, yeah, it's definitely one of the good, like, on the humor side. But yeah, overall, this movie just trumps the first one in every way. The storyline, the characters are better written. I felt like Raiden and Sonya and, the other characters from the first film, I do feel like they are done better, written better in this film. They feel like more like their game counterparts, which is, as a gamer and a fan of Mortal Kombat, what I'm after. So I appreciate the fact that they're a bit more, a bit more game accurate with their personalities and their characteristics and stuff like that. Again, there are two characters I don't think look right, but that's just me personally. I don't know if anyone else would agree. Overall, it's a good movie. I wouldn't say it's like drop dead fantastic, but it's definitely better than the first one, and they're definitely doing a third one, and I hope they stay at this level. Like, increase it maybe, but stay at this level. It's a fun time, it's a lot of action. Holy shit, it is easily like 70% fight scenes. And that's exactly what you want from a Mortal Kombat movie. There's so many good fight scenes. And like I said, very well done, very well choreographed, very, very done on the CGI, all this stuff is very, very good. And I look forward to the next one for sure. Do let me know if you guys have seen Mortal Kombat 2 in the cinema. I apologize that this video is a little late. I only saw it as of the Saturday just gone of uploading this video. And yeah, like I said, it's a bit... I had to schedule a later date. With that being said, though, do of course hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell if you guys haven't already. I do apologize about the late upload, but I am trying. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of Mortal Kombat 2. Storyline, Jai, the characters, Johnny Cage, all that good stuff. Let me know. We're of passion, everybody. I do love you all, and I shall see you guys in the next one.